What's happening, guys? It's DK Priori, and I'm sort of editing this together because I mentioned at the end of the last episode that I was going to try and fiddle around with some weapons and see what worked best against the deacons because I was having trouble with the Jade Sword. The first thing I tried was using that Evangelist Axe, and that turned out to be the winning attempt, which I'll show you while I'm talking. So basically, I went in with the Evangelist Axe. Now, in the episode, I didn't bother because it does purely dark damage. The Deacons, obviously highly resistant to dark, or at least, you know, traditionally they are in the base game. What I did was I went in with that axe anyway, and I buffed it with my life essence fire thing. I can't remember what it's called, that spell, but I buffed it with the Druid buff. And I guess because of the wide swing of the axe, it was pushing the Deacons back just enough to give me that opportunity to roll out, heal up, and go back in. And also, the buff has the life drain effect. So as I was rolling away trying to heal up, the life of the Deacon that I'd just attacked was sort of ticking down, only a little bit because they're so resistant. But it was ticking down enough for me to get that extra damage necessary to win the fight. So you don't necessarily need a physical weapon to get through this, but I found it useful to have a weapon that gave me enough reach to, or enough of a sort of heavy swing to kind of push the Deacons away just a pinch, and it gave me that extra breathing room to run away, heal up, rebuff if I needed to, rinse and repeat that strategy, and I kept doing that. And you'll see, like, there were a few occasions in this fight where I almost died, but I was able to give myself just enough of an opening to run away and heal, and that's how I survived the fight. And I barely survived. At the end I got so greedy I noticed that the Archdeacon was pretty much dead, and that was that. I was like, I'm going for it, it's now or never. If I die, that's okay because I found a viable strategy. So that worked for me. Having a bigger weapon with a wider swing seemed to give me the openings I needed to win the fight. So with that said, I'll let the fight play out and then we'll continue with the episode. Whew, so you saw how close that came, like right down to the wire. I've got 116 HP left out of 1377. Like I say, Living Flame Arc on the Evangelist Axe are just giving me those sweeps that just seem to do the trick. I didn't need Carapace. I've not used Carapace in a while actually. But yeah, I was really surprised by that because obviously the Evangelist Axe is all dark damage. But 372 that gives me with my interface scaling, and the Jade Sword is giving me 292. So that's something to consider, that the dark infused stuff, I'm going to be just as effective with that as I am with magic infused stuff. Jade Sword +3 is doing 292. I haven't even upgraded the Evangelist Axe, and it's a 257. If I in fact, oh. 257 one-handed, so 264 two-handed versus 292 or 301. So actually the Jade Sword is outright doing more damage. I was wrong about that, my mistake, but for some, I guess, you know, just the oomph of the Evangelist Axe got me through that fight. Anyway, I talked about it earlier, we got through the fight. I'm going to switch back to our tried and tested. And that, Jesus, that came so close. That's going to take us to Irithyll. I'm not sure we want to go there yet. So let's tell you what. Let's use a Homeward Bone. Go back to Filing Shrine. I haven't been to Filing Shrine in a while, and I've got so many tomes to turn in. So we'll see what that opens up for us. Loads of souls. So we've got a Greater Foe, which we'll see what weapon we get with that. Soul of the Deacons. Obviously, it's probably not going to be something I'll use, but I'll see what it opens up. We've got these to use as well. So yeah.
And if
interesting development with that boss. It's actually much better now than in the base game. The Deacons are actually a threat. In the base game, I just found them a pushover every time, no matter what build I went in with. I'd wipe the floor with them every time. Now, they actually provide a bit of a challenge, so it's kind of nice. So you can use that Greater Foe to get a Titanite slab. I don't know if I want a Titanite slab just yet, because I'm probably not going to go for a weapon that's pure physical, and that's what a Titanite slab would be for. These will give me stuff as well. I don't know what they do. I'm assuming the green one, 75 magic damage on roll. You can only wear one shell at a time, so we get an extra 75 on roll. Boosts magic attacks by 10% and reduces consumption by 10%. That's pretty insane. Let's look through these. That's for sorceries, hexes, pyro, lightning stuff, blood stuff, soul gain by 5%, magic attacks by 10%, and FP consumption reduced by 10% is also pretty good. Boosts all weapon attacks by 12%, reduces stamina consumption by 12%, and increases max equip load by 12%. When it says all weapon attacks, is that implying that, you know, that's with any weapon, no matter the infusion? Because if so, I'd go for that, without a doubt. Frost, physical, all damage types by 3%, increases the amount that your Estus heals by 30%. Holy shit. And item discovery by 25. Some of these are really good. Like, nothing to scoff at. Go for that one for now.
Treat the cheese.
If that's increasing our magic, no, we want to stack it. So let's get rid of that because it's not really effective. Put you on. Yeah, that's a good boost. Let's do some inventory management. That should be good. We don't want anything that's giving us. So let's just consume that.
It wasn't neat.
We haven't got a twinkling for that. I'd still like to see what the threaded falchion, how that would, you know, compare damage-wise. But I can't even see it. Just saw my inventory out at some point. Thready falchion, there we go. We'd need 13 decks to use it. Would it be better than we're already using the Jade Sword? It upgrades with standard Titanite. Could we... Oh, I think I've tried to look into this. So that'd give it CC scaling. Again, it's just CC. So are any of these weapons going to get better scaling from? Or is it all just CC? I would imagine it's all just going to be CC. I'll stick with the Jade Sword for now. It's just that I've got so much Titanite, so many Titanite shards, I can take that further than what I can with the Jade Sword, because the Jade Sword's twinkling. You know what, I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna get the 3 points in Dex. Reinforce this to +4. And let's see how that compares. So currently 321. That's because we don't have the stats for it, so we're losing scaling. So let's try and get the stats for that. We can always respec if things don't, you know, work out. So that's something to work towards at least. So where do we go from here? Probably Farron Keep, right? Yeah, let's do Farron Keep. God, I hate this place. This festering shithole. But we have to come here. Hammer of the Great Swan. Okay. Titanite shard. What was that we just picked up? It's like something of antiquity. I really need to sort my inventory out, but I'll do that off camera. No need to put you guys through that. It's one of those fucks. I hate these guys. I did not want to run into one of these already. So much damage. Things. Even with my strength characters, I struggle with those guys. Well, if that's a taste of things to come, I don't know how I'm going to get through this place. essence gem, that's nice. Jesus. Oh, that was a greater foe. So hopefully he won't respawn. And that's why he was so hard. Because I was super worried then. I was like, if that's how little damage I'm doing, oh, I can farm him for essence gems, that's nice. If that's how little damage I'm doing in this area, I dread to think what's coming. Because that was bad. But no, you know, we got there. With some caution. That's the shard, okay. That's good. Storyteller's staff. Oh shit. I'm trying not to get poisoned because I've no purple moss clumps. And I know that poison is a lot more potent in this mod than it is in the base game. Okay. So we've got our first thing to put out. So that's where we were going. Okay. So I don't know, again, I don't know where everything's being rearranged and moved to and shit. So obviously we're gonna have to route around Farron Cave, and that's the worst thing. I just like coming here, knowing where I need to go, what I need to get, and calling it a day. Yeah, he's going down much easier than the dude we just fought right at the start. Does that give you backflips? Grants invulnerability to backsteps while at low equipment load. Doesn't make sense. Okay. What awaits us? I think it's crashed again. Well, actually, I've just noticed we're at 25 minutes on this episode, so I'll probably end it here. This will be a, ideal spot to wrap up. So yeah, we'll wrap up right here. I've been DK Priori, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.